So when I was 21, I went and got my CDL license. I worked for a company called Budweiser. I was a merchandiser, and they had a position open for a driver. So after I used to get off of work, I used to go to the back and I used to teach myself about all the engine parts. And I taught myself how to drive a truck. I'm 42 years old now. And since then, I've driven dry vans, triples and doubles, reefers, flatbeds, end dumps. I've driven dump trucks, box trucks, cargo vans, oversized loads. I even have 12 hours of flight time because I was going to get my pilot's license. So I can say honestly, 95% of my adult life has been in transportation. And I'm only saying that because hopefully my opinion is respected. I'm not just somebody coming off the street that just started in cargo van business. No, I've been in transportation my whole life. And so hopefully my opinion matters. And my opinion is, what's up, YouTube? It's all Jay. So, I've been driving trucks mostly all of my life. Like I can't think of any time in my life where I wasn't driving some kind of vehicle. If it had four wheels, I most likely driven it. Even when I had like little jobs that were at like certain sites and stuff, I still was driving on the side. So I've had a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into transportation. I've done the logistics side. I've done dispatching. So when I voice my opinion, I really, like I said, I really hope that it's received well. But my true opinion is you're not going to become rich as an owner-operator. You're not going to create generational wealth as an owner-operator. In fact, most owner-operators that I know, they're like one accident, one breakdown, one bad company away from going under. A lot of them know that there are like seasons to it. But if you talk to most owner-operators that's like me, that's been doing it for close to 20 years, they'll tell you that it's been a lot of times where they had to switch companies, where they had to try to hurry up and buy new trucks, where they had to quit on operating and do something else and then go back to it. Like it's so many stories about being an owner operator. And so, yeah, you can make, $2,000, $2,500, $3,000 a week. But there's not one owner operator that can say that they've been doing that for years consistently, every single week. It's not going to happen. Right? So the first step would be understanding that. You have to understand that your good seasons are good seasons. You better put some money to the side, because if your shit break down or something messed up happens, man, it could ruin you. And I know this from experience. I'm not just spitting this shit out my ass. I know this shit from experience because it happened to me. I got with a bad company and I wound up losing one of my trucks. And because I lost my truck, I had to move my family out of our house. So I'm telling you from experience. So my goal now, because all of a sudden I had to wake up one day, you know what I'm saying? Because last week I wound up hurting my back, right? Just a little tweak. But as soon as it happened, I started getting anxiety about working. Like, oh my God, if my back messes up, like, what am I going to do? Right? Now, mind you, I work out, I eat right. Like, I'm not just that type of individual. So it's not like it's something that I expected to happen. Right? So that's the point that I'm trying to make. Like, if something happens that's unexpected, which happens, most owner operators, if that shit happens and it costs over a certain amount of money, that shit could really mess you up. So my goal now, because like I said, I put everything into transportation. So I really hope that you guys don't try to come at me, because I'm telling you, I know what I'm fucking talking about. You know what I'm saying? I put a lot of years into transportation, but now I'm more so focused on finding ways to make money online. Like, you have to be. In this day and age, it's not like when we first started. I got my CDL like in the early 2000s, 2003, 2004, some shit like that. It's not like that no more. The world isn't like that no more. Like, for some reason, you know, another COVID could happen and this shit gets shut down. What you gonna do? I'll wait. If your truck breaks down, what you gonna do? I mean, you're gonna have to go fix it, but if the company that you're on right now, the carrier company or something, if for some reason they go bankrupt, what you gonna do? If the apps you use, if all of a sudden, you know, freight, they just go out of business, or they stop sending loads in your area, what you gonna do? And I'm saying this because the shit is real. Right now, we got a tyrant in our office. Like, his ass is Hitler #3. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's so sporadic. You never know what's gonna happen. If he shut this shit down, what you gonna do? And I'm talking about like the owner operators. I'm not talking about people that buy trucks and then they buy another truck, put a driver in that, buy another truck. I'm not talking about those guys. I'm talking about owner operators, us laborers, us people that's out here that's doing construction sites and like working outside. You know what I'm saying? We got our own truck. We pay a note on our truck. We trying to take care of our family. I'm talking about us. If you're one of them, you're going to have to find something else to do. You're going to have to find like some side hustle. You're going to have to find some online business to start. Because, man, you're going to have it, man. You better not put all your rocks into one bucket, all your eggs into one basket. You better, I'm telling you, man. Like, I'm telling you, bro, like, if shit go left, you're going to want another plan, for real. And so now my focus is really trying to figure out how to make money online, how to build a brand online, you know, different things that I can do to where I can make money passively online, even while I'm driving. You know what I'm saying? I can still use my phone to make money rather than I'm out here and I'm dependent on what I can physically do. Because it's only so many places you can pick up shit and drop it. As owner operators, it's only so much work that you can do yourself. You're only human. So I can do, if I was Speedy Gonzalez and I can do 8 stops a day, that's still not enough. For generational wealth, it's not enough. Or I can do stuff online and reach millions of people daily. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really have to start thinking about it. Like, especially if you're trying to build, if you have kids and a wife and you're trying to build generational wealth, man, you really gonna have to start thinking outside the box. This ain't like we used to have, man, for real. And so I'm trying to help y'all, man. I'm really like, I started this channel because I really want to help as many people as possible. And when I had this feeling in me to where I'm going to have to figure this shit out. Like, I can't keep doing this to my family. I can't keep having different trucks and different businesses and going to different companies and the shit fucking up and failing and I'm breaking down and all this. I can't keep doing that to my family. So if I was you, because I'm talking to myself previous, like I'm talking to RJ 10 years ago. So if you're in the middle of your own operating it, or you're just beginning, if I was you, I would try to make sure that I have something to fall back on, man. Like, I'm being dead ass. Like, for real. Like, so that's what I'm focused on. And so if you want to join me on this journey, that's cool. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love, everything that I find out. All the information that I find out that we as laborers, people that's outside getting money, that we can do while we're doing our job. You know what I'm saying? And it can eventually take over what we do outside. I'm gonna put it on the channel, man. I'm gonna give y'all everything that I find out. Every piece of value that I have, I'm gonna give it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you, I really would hate for things to happen the wrong way, because things do happen. And you can't take care of it. Like, for real. Like, for real. I really hope that you guys like feel what I'm saying and understand that you're going to have to make a change. You're going to have to. You're going to have to find out how to make your van run even when you're not in it. That's number one. Find out how to make your van make money when you're not even in your van. And you're going to have to find out how to make money online passively. Like, if you can do those two things, that means that you can be at home with your family. You can be at the gym working out. You can be eating right again. You know what I'm saying? You can build a relationship with your wife. You can build a relationship with your family. You don't have to miss, basketball games anymore. You don't have to miss birthdays. You don't have to be out of town on holidays anymore. Like, I've been there. I know what y'all going through. We act like that shit don't matter. But the older you get, that shit's gonna matter, bro. It's gonna matter. I'm telling you. You're gonna regret missing all those birthdays and all those parties and all that time with your wife and your family. Because especially if you ain't gonna have shit to show for it. You've been an owner operator, you've been missing all these different, activities and stuff. And then 2 years from now, you still have like, 10,000 in the bank, but you still living paycheck to paycheck damn near. But you done missed all those memories of your kids. That's not gonna be kids no more. Like, I really hope somebody listening, man. And it took me 20 years to figure this out, to really come to this point where it has to stop. And so I'm giving this value to you guys, and I hope that you run with it too. I hope that you understand that your job as a provider, because if you're an operator, most likely you're taking care of a family. Your job as a provider is to provide for your family and for your family's next generation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really want to leave something for your kids, man. Like, for real. Most owner operators I know, they don't even have life insurance. Most people that I know, most adults that I know, they have life insurance because it's through their company and stuff. But owner operators, most of them I know, they don't have life insurance. And your job as a man is to take care of your family, whether you're here or you're not. So I'm real passionate about it, bro, because this shit is real. Like, I feel like I'm running out of time, and if you're early in it, that means you had a lot of time. So I hope you make the change. And like I said, I'm gonna provide as much value as possible. I'm gonna keep on giving information on both how to build your cargo van business or your trucking business, and how to make money online and start trying to slowly convert to being home. Like I said, if you like being out here and hustling and bustling, this ain't for you. But if you like me, who would rather be at home instead of breaking his back, missing out on events, losing relationships with family, then this is for you. All right? I love you guys, man, and more is coming.